Petra Kvitova, one of the most accomplished and admired tennis players of her generation, stands as a true embodiment of resilience, elegance, and power in women's tennis. And her journey from a small town in the Czech Republic to becoming a two-time Wimbledon champion, world number 2, and one of the most beloved figures in the sport is nothing short of extraordinary. Marked not only by triumphs on the court, but also by the courage and determination she displayed in overcoming life-threatening challenges off it. Born on March 8, 1990 in Bílevec, a town in the Moravian Silesian region of what was then Czechoslovakia, Petra grew up in a modest family that nurtured her love for the sport, as her father Yuri, himself a schoolteacher and passionate tennis enthusiast, introduced her to the game at a very young age, and she quickly developed an affinity for the court, spending countless hours training and honing her skills. Her tall frame, left-handed playing style, and naturally aggressive baseline game set her apart early on, and as she progressed through the junior ranks, her potential became evident, drawing attention not just in her home country but across the broader tennis community. Turning professional in 2006, Kvitova entered the WTA Tour as a promising youngster, but unlike many prodigies who dominate immediately, her rise was steady, built on gradual progress, learning experiences, and moments of both frustration and triumph, which would come to define the character of her career. Her breakthrough moment came in 2011 when Petra Kvitova etched her name into tennis history with a dazzling run at Wimbledon, the sport's most prestigious tournament, where she displayed the fearless power game and exquisite shot-making that would become her trademarks. Entering the tournament as the 8th seed, she navigated her way through the draw with poise and confidence, defeating Victoria Azarenka in the semi-finals before facing Maria Sharapova in the final. In a stunning display of aggressive left-handed tennis, Petra dominated the match with her thundering serves, blistering forehands, and ability to dictate play, defeating Sharapova in straight sets to claim her first Grand Slam title at just 21 years old, becoming the first left-handed woman since Martina Navratilova to win Wimbledon, and instantly establishing herself as a new star in the sport. That year was a career-defining season for her as she went on to win 5 titles, including the prestigious WTA championships, and finished the year ranked world number 2, her highest year-end ranking to date, a meteoric rise that made her a household name in tennis circles and placed her firmly among the game's elite. What made Kvitova's success so compelling was not just her victories but the style with which she achieved them. Her game, built around fearless aggression, flat and powerful ground strokes, and a booming serve, was often described as unplayable when she was at her best, as she could hit winners from almost any position on the court, dictating rallies and overpowering opponents. Yet her talent was matched by vulnerability, as inconsistency sometimes plagued her performances, leading to fluctuations in her results and rankings, a pattern that would persist throughout her career and make her both a thrilling and unpredictable competitor. Nonetheless, she continued to shine on the big stages, particularly at Wimbledon, where the grass surface perfectly complemented her attacking game, allowing her to showcase her talents in the grandest setting. In 2014, Petra Kvitova reaffirmed her status as one of the premier players of her generation by capturing her second Wimbledon title, once again defeating a top opponent in the final, this time Canadian rising star Eugenie Bouchard. The match was a masterclass in grass-court tennis, as Petra overwhelmed Bouchard with a near-flawless display of aggressive hitting, winning 6-3, 6-0 in just 55 minutes, one of the most one-sided finals in Wimbledon history, and the victory cemented her reputation as a player who could rise to the occasion and deliver breathtaking performances when it mattered most. Her second Grand Slam title solidified her place in tennis history and reinforced her identity as a grass-court great, capable of producing brilliance that few could match. Beyond her Wimbledon triumphs, Kvitova's career has been filled with impressive accomplishments, including winning over 30 WTA titles, reaching the final of the Australian Open in 2019, multiple semi-final appearances at other Grand Slams, and contributing significantly to the Czech Republic's dominance in Fed Cup, now Billie Jean King Cup competition, where she played a pivotal role in securing numerous titles for her nation, becoming a source of national pride and an inspiration for young athletes in her homeland. Yet perhaps the most remarkable chapter of her story came not from victories, but from her ability to overcome unimaginable adversity in her personal life. In December 2016, Petra Kvitova faced one of the darkest moments of her life when an intruder broke into her home in Prostojava and attacked her with a knife, causing severe injuries to her dominant left hand, including damage to tendons and nerves. The incident was shocking to the tennis world and beyond, and for a time it was uncertain whether she would ever be able to play tennis again, let alone return to the elite level. The physical and emotional toll of the attack was immense, and her road to recovery required not only surgeries and rehabilitation but also incredible mental strength and determination. Against all odds, Petra made a triumphant return to the tour just 5 months later at the 2017 French Open, receiving a standing ovation from fans and players alike, a moment that transcended sport and became a symbol of courage and resilience. Although she lost in the second round, her mere presence on the court was a victory in itself, and her comeback was celebrated as one of the most inspiring stories in modern sports. Following her return, Kvitova gradually rebuilt her career, rediscovering her form and once again competing at the highest level. In 2018, she won 5 titles, re-entered the top 10, and proved that she remained a force on tour despite the challenges she had faced. Her run to the 2019 Australian Open final, where she lost a hard-fought 3-set battle to Naomi Osaka, was particularly significant, as it showed her ability to contend for major titles years after her comeback, reinforcing her status as one of the game's enduring stars. Though she has not added another Grand Slam title since 2014, her longevity, consistency, and resilience have made her one of the most respected and admired players in the sport, and her career is celebrated not only for its triumphs but also for the indomitable spirit she has displayed in adversity. Off the court, Petra Kvitova is known for her humility